Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, Mom, What's for Dinner? Well, for dinner tonight, we're making this beautiful chicken pozole soup and some salad to go with it. So come with me while I make it. First, I'm gonna get my big heavy Dutch oven and I'm gonna set that on the stove. Here I've got some beautiful giant chicken breasts. Holy crap, they're huge. I never know what Frank is gonna like, so I'm gonna save him this other chicken breast to cook on the side. Next, I'm going to get some onions ready. I'm going to throw half on a sheet pan and the other half I'm going to throw in with my soup while it cooks. I'm going to peel these onions and then cut them in half. I don't know who's behind me. Somebody trying to annoy me, I'm sure. So I'm going to take these 4 onions that I peeled and I'm going to cut them each in half. We're going to throw 2 of them into my soup pot and the other 2 we're going to put on this sheet pan. Next, I've got some beautiful tomatillos. Tomatillos are a variety of tomato that are used in a lot of Spanish cooking. They come with this skin on top, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to slice them in half and then quarter them. Aren't they beautiful? This is going to give authentic flavor. Next, I have a poblano pepper, and I'm going to get that ready for the roasting pan too. I'm just going to slice the stem off, slice it in half. I'm going to take out the seeds and cut it into quarters. That is going to go on my sheet pan with my tomatillos and my onion. Next, I'm going to throw some olive oil on top, just a nice big glurg, some salt, and I'm going to just mix them all up, and now they are ready to be roasted. I bought some tortilla chips to go with this, but of course the kids ate them on me, so I'm forced to make my own tortilla chips today, and I'll show you guys how. Here I have 6 corn tortillas that I am cutting into eighths. Super easy, just cut them into little triangles. And then they go into a giant bowl that I'm going to give another little glurg of olive oil. And I'm just seasoning with salt and pepper, but you could use anything. Sometimes I use cumin or paprika. I'm going to give those a stir, and then I'm going to get them on a sheet pan and drive myself insane by making them all nice and flat. These go into the oven to bake for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. Let's check up on my soup. It's boiling and looks good. The chicken is cooking. I'm going to pop the lid on this bitch. Burn my fingers. Ouchie. My mom taught me to clean as a cook, so here I am doing that. Next, we're going to make a salad to go with it. So I've got some romaine lettuce. I usually just slice that into quarters before I chop it up. I like my lettuce nice and bite-sized to fit on my fork. Frank doesn't eat salad, so I just chop up a head and a half, which is enough for me, Tommy, and the kids. Next, I'm going to slice up a bell pepper. Again, I like to do that in nice bite-sized pieces. And a tomato, this beautiful beefsteak tomato that I have. I cut it in half and then in planks and then in pieces, just like Chef Anne Burrell taught us all to do on Worst Cooks in America. Some thin red onion to go into our salad. And give this bitch a toss. It's going to be so good. Yum. My tortilla chips are out of the oven, beautiful golden. Gonna hit them with some salt and toss it around. My peppers, onions, and tomatillos need a flip, and then they go back into the oven to finish roasting. My soup has been simmering for about 20 minutes, so I'm going to pull the chicken out of it at this point, along with the onions, and set that aside on a plate. At this point, my roasted veggies are done, so I'm going to set those aside. It's time to shred the chicken, but I don't have the patience for that 2-fork bullshit, so I'm just going to use my chopper and go medieval on it, even getting aggressive. Kids ate the tortilla chips. Ugh. Once my chicken is all nice and chopped up, I'm going to put it on this plate. It's going to go back in the soup pot in just a minute. I'm going to add the onions that came out of my soup pot into a blender along with my roasted tomatillos and peppers and onions. We're going to blend this up. I'm going to add a bunch of cilantro and a bunch of spinach to this. Along with some garlic, some cumin, and a few ladlefuls of my cooking liquid from my chicken. We're going to blend this up until it's beautiful and cohesive. Next, my chicken goes back into my soup pot along with the green sauce. I've got 2 cans of white hominy that goes in, and then we stir it all up. Doesn't that make you hungry? Gonna let that simmer for about another 15 minutes while I prepare some toppings. Here I have some avocados. I'm gonna cut those in half, remove the pit. I slice it in one direction with my paring knife and then in the other direction. and then I just scoop it out with the spoon. Nice and easy peasy. This is going to be a delicious creamy bite in our soup. Next, I'm going to add the tortilla chips that I made to the plate, along with a big bowl of sour cream. I should have added some lime to this. I thought about it after, but oh well. Okay, let's plate it up. I'm ready to eat. Here's my bowl, and to my bowl, I'm going to add some avocados, a nice big dollop of my sour cream, and then a few of my homemade tortilla chips. And there you have it. Dinner is ready along with some salad. We're eating good tonight. My family absolutely governed this. It tasted authentic and fresh, and you guys just have to give it a try. Please follow me for more recipes so you never have to hear the dreaded "Mom, what's for dinner" again.